Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Today I will be showing you how I made $0. I took a trade and I did get stopped out at break even. I'll be going through that, but if you want to see me trade live, I'm live every single day at Kick at 8 a.m. Central Time. Pop in if you want. I also have a free trading community that if you are interested in joining, it's also going to be in the it's also going to be in the description below. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into the trade and let's break it down. So, I'm on ES and NQ, which is the minis. The reason why I'm on this is because my XFA through TopStep only allows either 2 minis or 2 micros max. So basically, I'm going to have to use minis to make the most amount of money possible to build a bigger buffer, which on the flip side means I'm risking a lot more than usual. So that's a negative. But without further ado, let's get into the recap. So there is an SMT that was created with ES and NQ. ES swept this low and hit a 1 hour for value gap, bullish for value gap. It taps into this, and I was like, okay, ES is going to be the one that I want to trade off of because it was the one that broke structure and swept liquidity, which is one of my confluences. So I mark out a couple key levels. The first one was this high that needed to get swept or need to be a break of structure in order for me to find an entry point. And this one would be by break even after we pretty much close above this, which happened right here. I just moved my stops to break even, and then this was my first TP. So as you can see, we swept this low right here, liquidity sweep, break of structure on this candle, and then I just waited for a close above this 5-minute candle right here, which happened on this candle. And we go into that, and it doesn't hit my TP by 1 tick. But on the micro version, which is right here, we tapped that high. So basically, when I was in this trade, I knew it was a B setup just based off of how much more NASDAQ had moved. NASDAQ had already broken this high, which would be equivalent to this high on ES way before the move happened, as you can see. And it swept. As soon as it swept this high, I immediately knew, okay, I need to be extra cautious and move my stops to break even. So that's why after ES swept this high, pre to this candle even closing, I just moved my stops to break even so I didn't lose any money. And unfortunately, the trade would have played out if I was on micros, but because I was on minis, it didn't hit my take profit. I got stopped out at break even, and then a couple hours later, we slowly rip out, take this high, and then the high that was right here, which is I think a daily high. So B plus setup, B setup, got stopped out of break even, didn't lose any money, or I did. I lost like $4.28 off of that, but still, pretty good trade, I would say in my standards. I just knew it was going to be a bit shaky because of how market was moving and it was set up, but yeah, that was basically the trade setup. What I could have done better was just not be in this trade at all, or if I were enter way earlier, which would have been right here off of the equilibrium tap of this 5-minute candle through this bearish 5-minute gap. But then my stops, I don't know where my stops would have been. Stops, yeah. Even if I had a trade off of this 5-minute candle, I would have gotten stopped out because I would have put my stops at equilibrium of this 1-minute order block, which I did the same with this trade, the original trade, which is right here. The other one would be right here, and as you can see, my stops would have been right here for this earlier entry, and we didn't do that. We got stopped out. So B setup, it's okay, but yeah, this entire week is going to be a bit rough because we have a lot of news coming out. You have core CPI and PPI on Wednesday and Thursday. Hopefully we can get some good trades for the rest of the week besides Wednesday, maybe Thursday, but yeah, Again, if you want to see me trade live, I'm live on Kick at 8:15, not 8. On Kick, yeah, I'll leave it in the description. And then if you want to join the free community, it is also going to be in the description. So I love and appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.